3 perfect days. 3 local hosts take us around the place they call home to show us their perfect day. From the luxurious to the adventurous, fine dining to fire dancing. From seeing the wildlife to enjoying the wild nights. See the world in 3 ways as United Airlines presents 3 perfect days.
I'm Dana McMahon, and I'm a full-time writer and an Airbnb superhost here in Louisville. If you look at Kentucky, it's a really long and wide state, and we're sort of at the top, centrally, right along the Ohio River. When I think about Louisville and describing it, a lot of times people will say it's this under-the-radar or undiscovered gem, and I sort of feel like those of us that live here, we know it's a gem. We don't think it's undiscovered or under the radar at all. It's this really just warm and welcoming city, and we're sort of legendary for our hospitality, and it just has a great energy and a great vibe, and it makes for a really fun and funky kind of city. So welcome to Louisville. We are downtown, and we are going to the Louisville Slugger Museum. We're going to learn all about the bat. So if you're going down Main Street in Louisville, you cannot miss the giant Louisville Slugger baseball bat. It is kind of a landmark for Louisville. The Slugger Museum is not just a museum, it's actually a factory, and you can walk through the factory and see the machines where they're turning out just tons of baseball bats all day long.
So it'll go from billet to bat.
Oh yeah.
Just like that.
Wow.
So quite a bit of a difference.
I don't even know how to hold a baseball bat.
You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. So you want to go up to the cages, take a couple swings?
Give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah. See if I can break some records and not break anything else.
I think so.
Whoa!
That was awesome.
I think I'm ready for the pros. The Ali Center in Louisville is an amazing tribute to one of the greatest, not only boxers of all time, but humanitarians.
For his first professional fight, he won $4,000. On his way home, he was passing Coastairs Children's Hospital, and he donated over $2,500 of his winnings right there and then.
I mean, that just sounds like him.
Absolutely.
Through a lot of interactive exhibits, you can really learn about his life and his legacy. And if you are a boxing fan, what's really cool is you can shadow box with Ali and really see how fast he moves. I want to see him in heels.
He probably still would have been great in heels.
He's so
fast. He
fast.
always wins. Oh, good try. You might remember, of course, Muhammad passed on June 3rd, 2016, and the world descended on Louisville to celebrate his life.
It was the most extraordinary thing. I was so proud to be Louisvillian that week, and I still get teary and choked up when I think about it, because we joined the city. We lined the streets.
That's right. That's right.
It makes me cry to think about it, because we all were together, and it was to honor him.
Absolutely.
And he would have been, it just would have meant so much for him to see that. So it's Saturday afternoon, and we are in Nulu in downtown Louisville, but we are headed to Royal's Hot Chicken for some amazing fried chicken. I cannot wait. So it looks like a little bit of a line, but don't be afraid. It goes fast, and trust me, it is worth the wait. I go with the classic because I know that they put a lot of work and effort into researching how to make the best fried chicken, and I choose to honor that by not getting the hot. It's not because I'm afraid of hot, spicy food, I promise. If you want to be adventurous, you can try the Gonzo. I can't believe I'm gonna do this.
All right, we have the Gonzo tender.
Okay, it's creeping. I did it, I survived the Gonzo, I'm still here. But that was my last bite. So we're at Churchill Downs, which is home to the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, the Kentucky Derby. And we're going to the Kentucky Derby Museum so we can learn all about this amazing and famous horse race.
People from all over the globe, 225,000 people come to our museum throughout the year, and everybody wants a piece of the Kentucky Derby. I mean,
because it's so exciting.
Yeah.
And you can only do it here. You really get a sense of the energy that you have at the Kentucky Derby. You've got the hats, you've got the pictures of the jockeys and the horses, and it's just this really cool vibe that lets you feel like you're part of the Kentucky Derby. You know, I wanted to be a jockey, so this is the closest I'm gonna
Well, you're
get.
petite. There you go. You could. I'd be too tall.
And
they're off.
I want to stay in front because I don't want to get my goggles muddy. Which one's to go faster? Boom. There we go. You're ahead of me.
Woo! Second and third.
Bummer.
Trifecta. We would have been a good trifecta.
Yeah. We are in my neighborhood of Old Louisville, which is the historic district just south of downtown. And so sort of the crown jewel of Old Louisville is Belgravia Court, which is this wonderful walking court here that's lined with these historic mansions. And I just love to walk through here. In fact, I walk through here every day with my dog. You really feel like you're stepping into this oasis. It's this very green, lush environment. You just sort of want to linger and walk along and enjoy looking at this incredible architecture of the mansions. We are in downtown Louisville and we are on the Ohio River, which of course is where everything started for Louisville. And we're in for a treat because we're going on board the Belle of Louisville and we're going to meet with the captain who's going to give us a tour and show us the inner workings of the Belle.
She is the oldest stern wheel steamboat operating in the United States, and she truly is steam.
Oh, wow.
There are no hidden propellers or we take river water, boil it, and then go to steam engines that were built maybe in the 1890s.
Wow.
And you can feel the heat coming off
Yeah, it's really warm. So this must be nice in July.
It's wonderful in July.
Goodness, well she looks good for her age.
She does great.
I hope I look this good at 103.
I hope I can get up and down the river myself at 103.
No kidding. It's just a really relaxing and fun way to just sort of sit back, enjoy the view, and just cruise down the Ohio. After picking up my husband Brian, who's coming with us, we are going to have an amazing dinner at Milkwood. Milkwood is a restaurant from Chef Edward Lee in downtown Louisville that is Southern cuisine, but with Asian inspiration, and he really combines the best of both cuisines in the most beautiful way. It's so good. This makes me happy. So we've had such an amazing dinner at Milkwood, but now we're gonna finish our night, and our last stop is at 21C's Restaurant and Bar, Proof on Main, because if you're in Louisville, you have to finish the night with a cocktail. So we're gonna head inside and have some bourbon.